It is DaAuraWolf, and welcome to this week's edition of Message to the People. Today, there's something special about the show today. You want to know why? Today is the E3 predictions show, so yay! And right here I have some Mad Libs I filled out, and these Mad Libs come from GamesRadar.com. So if you want to go do your own Mad Libs, you can go there and download them and stuff and print them off and do like how I did. So I got my Mad Libs ready for this week's episode. I've been for this E3 special of Message to the People. So let me read first Microsoft's press conference E3 Mad Libs. Okay, this is what it has. We'd like to welcome everyone here in LA and those watching from Times Square and streaming on G4 or online on G4.com. Today we're going to show off 69 games that you'll be able to play by the end of 2013. You might be wondering what Kinect can add to Halo. We brought Jim to show that. From here on out, all the great games you will see will only be playable on the Xbox 360. And you'll be able to play Black Ops 2's DLC first on the Xbox 360. And be able to play Skyrim's DLC first on the Xbox 360. And to start for our presentation, we said that we'd show you something. And we have Halo 4, Mega Man 11, and Kinect Gym. Proof that Xbox truly is the future of gaming. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Okay, that was Microsoft's. And I have to say, even though, I started, my first game system was an Xbox, I have to say, I'm kind of interested in Microsoft's this year. I'm excited to see what they have in store for us this year. Because we know that they're going to bring Halo 4 to the table, come and get some Kinect stuff. There's even this rumor out there about, this thing in which you could do, any tablet with your iOS or Android or something. And which I say, that is pretty cool. In which I'd say, if they do that, that's going to hurt Nintendo. That's going to hurt Nintendo big time. But I have to say, they're not Nintendo in the same boat as Sega quite yet. We're not there yet, because they ain't dead yet. So now let's move on to Sony's Mad Libs. Yay! Sony has never been doing better. PS Vita has sold over 1,000 to date, and the Twisted Metal is the fastest-selling violent clown currently out there. Not only that, but PS Vita is on track to beat our predictions by becoming the first handheld to sell over 75,000. With the release of the PS All-Stars, Sony's PS Vita will continue to do well through the 2014 fiscal year, selling 10,000 more than even the PlayStation Portable. Did when we released it back in 2004 or 2005? Since 2005 is when we got the PlayStation Portable here in the States. Well, Japan got it back in 2004. Isn't that great? Sizzle reel of our Smash Brothers ripoff, PlayStation All-Star Battle. Black Ops 2, Madden 13, Epic Mickey 2, the new Sly Cooper coming out, a new Ridge Racer, and the Lady Gaga music game. Doesn't that look amazing? And best of all, you'll be able to play Ridge Racer Giant Enemy Crabs on your PlayStation 3. And your PlayStation 3 using Bazinga! With the millions of gamers already using the PlayStation Network. That was fun. That's why I love Mad Libs, is because of the crazy stuff you can come up with it. I do have to say, let me just break down Sony's E3, what we could probably expect. We're probably going to be expecting the main thing we're going to expect this year from E3, their E3 this year, is the PlayStation Battle All-Stars, or whatever that Smash Brothers ripoff they came up with is called. Which I have to say, that's probably we're probably going to get that. That's going to be the big fighting game we're going to be seeing more of this year. We're probably seeing PlayStation Battle All-Stars more than Smash Brothers 4 this year. Because if you know about how Brawl was probably be until about 2014 until we see Smash Brothers 4. And then it'll probably be another time and stuff in June. Or it could probably be like Melee. I don't know. But I'd say for PlayStation 4, PlayStation, Sony's E3, I'm actually excited to see what other Vita games they're going to have. If they're going to have any more Vita games, are they going to release a new Uncharted later on? Are they coming up with Uncharted 4? Even though we got Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, back last year. I'm actually kind of excited to see what they're going to have in store for us this year. And I just have to say one thing I would love to hope for them to do is I like them to expand the Vita's library, because that's one thing the Vita is lacking. I have to say the Vita is a really good game system, but it's missing one thing, and that is games. Like, they need a better library, because just look at the 3DS. The 3DS has way better games out there now. Because, I mean, really, it's like, even the 3DS is beating Vita in Japan, which I'm not surprised, because one thing is like, Japan is obsessed with Monster Hunter, and I kind of get why, because 3DS has Monster Hunter, the Vita doesn't. Which, that is kind of crazy. I think that's all I'll say about Sony's E3. So guess what? Big Dog Nintendo's E3 conference. Mad Libs. I'm going to be reading it off right here now. This is the E3 conference I'm excited about the most, guys. Because of one game. And one game only. And that is Pikmin 3. Well, let's see here what we have here. Last year, we took this... Password. Let's type in my password. Because the computer is like, damn password. Well, let's read it. Last year, we took this very stage to talk about Nintendo's awesome plans for the future. This year, we're going further. What if you can play Pikmin on your brand new Wii U? You've seen all more before, but you've never seen it like this. Let's take a look. We've known you're very excited to hear more about Smash Brothers Universe, or Smash Brothers 4, and we'll have more on it at E3 2013. People say that Nintendo should work better with Capcom, and to prove it we have Tsuji Moto to talk about what Capcom has in store for the Wii U. It's been a while since we've seen this in action, but Earthbound is back, and on the Wii U. Look for more information at E3 2016. And now we leave you with this. Wii U scratch and sniff cards. And this is where I get to break down E3's, Nintendo's E3 conference, what I can expect from that. First of all, I'm expecting them to hit more heavy with the Wii U this year, because the Wii U is going to be something in which they're kind of new to, which is not kind of new to us, actually, because if you remember, we have, like, there's the Xbox Live, Microsoft has Xbox Live, Sony has PlayStation Network, while Nintendo does not have an online network, like a big, major online network. All they've had was Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, but now they've kind of bursted out of the gates and introduced this new Nintendo network, which we do not know nothing major about it yet. But from what I've been hearing, they've been saying something like we get to have accounts and all that, and that's crazy and that's all great and stuff. I'm actually excited to hear what Nintendo has for the Nintendo network. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting, actually. Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm excited to see about that. But what I'm more excited to see about is, like, if the Wii U's going to have Unreal Engine 3 or Unreal Engine 4. Which, I mean, it doesn't matter with me, because Pikmin 3 is going to look really great using them graphics anyway, so who cares? Because just look at, like, Pikmin game that looks like Call of Duty graphics, and I'm like, I'll take that. But yeah, there's like more games I could probably expect from Nintendo this year. Is probably an F-Zero game. I know this sounds crazy, but I would love an F-Zero game. Why? Because, man, it's like F-Zero is way better. It's a really good series. Like with the Captain Falcon and Falcon Punch! There's all that, because when was the last time we've seen Captain Falcon? It hasn't been since the GameCube, I think. The GameCube, Game Boy Advance, since, like, there was no F-Zero games for the Wii, there was even none for the DS. So it's been a while, and Star Fox is another one we need a new Star Fox of. Like, we don't need any more remakes, because Star Fox 64 was actually a remake of a remake. We need a new Star Fox. Like, all the multiple alternate endings with Star Fox Adventures. No, not Star Fox Adventures, it's like, that's Star Fox DS game that came back about 6 years ago. Like, all that has the game that has all the multiple endings. We need to know what happened. Because, like, what happened? Does one ending happen? Which one's like the real ending? It's like, which one happened? Which one really happened? Is that, which one really happened? That's what I need to get. That's all I need to know. It's like, which ending happened? What happens to Fox at the end of that? Did he have a family with Crystal? Or did he live cold? Or did Falco do something? Or what else? What happened? What happened? We need to know. Like I was saying about that in that Mad Libs about Earthbound, in which I'd say I wouldn't mind for a Mother 4 right now. Was Mother 4 or Earthbound 4 or Earthbound 3. Which I wouldn't mind about that, even though the guy that comes with the makes the Earthbound series, the guy that does the Earthbound series has said there's probably not going to be an Earthbound 4. But I actually would hope to see it. Another thing I like to see is, Baby with an afro. Baby with a color afro. That's what's on the TV. But yeah, I would love to see a new Earthbound game. Or a port of Earthbound to the Wii's Virtual Console, which that would be great. But here's the thing. Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr will probably sue Nintendo, since Earthbound has some music that does sound like some of the Beatles songs. But hey, like I said on Facebook one time, Earthbound was Grand Theft Auto before Grand Theft Auto even came. What I mean by that is, they were a series in which spoofed everything, in which people got angry about before Rockstar did it with GTA, Grand Theft Auto. But that's going to be, I would like to say that I did write Nintendo about the Pikmin 2, and Pikmin 2 is just coming out. Ooh, new video. I checked my YouTube email and... Okay. Okay, let's see here. I got to type in my email and I wrote him about it. Okay, but another game I could actually expect for Nintendo to announce this year at E3 is Fire Emblem Awakening's US release. Like a Western release of Fire Emblem Awakening. I'd say it looks like a really good game. I'm actually excited to play it. Another game we could expect from the big end this year is Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. And I hate that title. I hate the title. I'm actually like the Japanese title, which is The Mask of Miracles. Which, because I like said in that one episode of Angry Birds, I was like, the word of makes you more excited about something than another word was. Right? But that's kind of interesting. But hey, speaking of Mask, I would love Majora's Mask 3D this year from E3. So there has to be one game they could announce that they haven't announced yet. I would love a Majora's Mask 3D. Why? Because Majora's Mask is personally, far hands down, my favorite Zelda game. Because I just love the story. It's like really great. And besides, I'll be probably LPing Majora's Mask really soon. Probably about Halloween time. So yeah. But besides that, I have a few announcements to do for this channel right quick. I'll be starting my new Let's Play of the letter V 6 times this evening, so be on the lookout for that. I started LP6 is going to be of V, 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 or something like that, like a V 6 times. It should be out soon, like, after this goes up. Next thing to note is that I will be back with this message to the people this coming Tuesday, in which I'll be breaking down each company's E3's presentations. First, I'll be breaking down Microsoft's E3 2012 conference. The next part, I'll be breaking down Sony's E3 2012 conference. And finally, I'll be breaking down Nintendo's E3 2012 conference. So I was like, that's all I have to say for this week's edition of Message to the People. So I will say, I'm excited to see you back later on this evening for the release of LP6, which is the letter V 6 times. And I will see you Tuesday when we break down each company's E3 2012 conference. So until then, adios muchachos, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye!